Yo, Jenny Gang, what it do? It's another Jenny Gang production. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications so you can get my videos. Make sure your post notifications are set to personalized, and also comment on my commentary. So this is going to be another horror story, but with a mystery, of course. There's a lot of things going on around the country right now where Black women are just disappearing, getting taken off the earth via domestic violence. It's all type of crazy stuff going on right now. You do have to move very careful, and you also got to stay prayed up. But let's get into this one. So this beautiful lady is named Felicia Johnson. When I say lady, she's not even that old, so my apologies. But she's been missing just since April 15th. Her father, Kevin Johnson, is pleading for the help of the public in finding his daughter. The girl was from California, y'all. She went missing in Houston, Texas. Go figure. It'd be a lot of trafficking going on in Texas, and I don't know, it seems like they making that like a regular everyday business there. Like how you go to Walmart, Burger King, the sex or the ST is getting very, very crazy in Texas. But we don't really know if that's what's going on with Felicia yet, because this case is very new. But y'all just listen to what is known so far and let me know what you think. So this is basically what her father is saying. Her father, anybody that has a loved one that has ever gone missing, or just look at your loved one and think if they was missing, what would you do? You know, find it in your heart to just help a father that has a missing daughter, you know. Just if you know anything, call Crime Stoppers. They got $5,000 for you for any information leading to her rescue. So just find it in your heart to try to help if you know something, Kevin Johnson said. So the story is Felicia was down here for California celebrating something. That already doesn't make sense, because what Felicia was doing when she went missing, guys, is that she was at a strip club in Houston, Texas. She was going there to audition. So if you're going at an audition, why would you go audition if you're just visiting? You get what I'm saying? So that already kind of like sounds a little weird to me, especially being a dancer. But okay. So what happened was she auditioned for the club. From my understanding, this club is very R-worded. They do not like any melanin in their club. They are a club that is kind of clear on that they don't care to have Black women in their club, even though this girl was gorgeous. So she tried out, didn't make it, of course. This is a story now. She tried out, didn't make it, sent for an Uber. The Uber take too long to come, so she ends up getting a ride home from someone at the club. Again, this is the story. So even if this were the story, that already sounds like a very bad idea. You're not from here. You don't know what's going on. You at a club that don't even like your kind. Now you hop in the car with a stranger. So Quanell X, if y'all don't know him, he is the activist that's popping down there in Texas. He's the one who got the dude to tell us where Malia Davis was and what happened to her. Malia Davis is a young, beautiful little girl that, you know, a mother and her boyfriend, I don't know if the mother did something to her, but the boyfriend definitely took her off this earth. But Quanell X is the guy that broke that case. He's very popular activist. Even before that, he's on the case. He's irritated because he says that every time a woman of color goes missing, the police be judging. Like, they won't go look for her, be like, oh, she's a dancer. Oh, she's Black. So he had to jump in, start doing press conferences. This club, I got to get the name of this club, y'all. Even if I put it in the video, look for the name. They got a lot of mess with them. They have, there's rumors for them to have been supporting sex like for a long time now. The people that own this club never set foot in the club. You cannot talk to them. You can't email them. some very high up, untouchable MFers with money. So also another dynamic of this case, if the police is not just twiddling their thumbs because the girl is black and she a dancer, they also getting paid off by the club, allegedly, and have been for years. So the police don't be wanting to jump in anything that's around and making this club look bad. So Cornell X is on the news going off on them about not helping and saying if they had started helping right when she went missing, we probably know more now. There's also another case that Cornell X was on that was very similar to this. Young girls at a club dancing. One left with somebody. Something went wrong. Of course, something went wrong and, you know, she's deceased. But I got to do a case on her anyway. That was a little while back, but that case was like, it was really crazy. So, this is where we're at right now with this particular case. Again, on my last video, y'all, that video took 24 hours to upload. I don't know what was going on my phone or the service where I was, but it didn't even just come out right, but whatever. The last video I did of Alexis Ware update, I spoke about a channel called Ratchet TV. He does all of these missing cases. He digs on them. He goes live. He has people from that particular part of the earth calling in. So while the police and everybody are obviously still behind, I think maybe even Cornell X might still be behind because this article that I'm reading just came out 8 minutes ago. And they're not saying what is starting to unfold. So what was already known, she went to try out, boom, didn't get the job, boom, Uber took too long, boom, she jumped in the car with a stranger, boom, she's missing. Okay, so supposedly her dad comes from, where did he come from? Cali as well? I forgot, y'all, but he comes from a long way, so-called, to help look for his daughter. And Cornell X got a private investigator and they pinged the girl's last phone location a few days ago, and they actually found the phone. The phone was covered in blood. So we're already seeing a horror story starting to develop, okay? Ratchet TV had the dad on his platform sometime either yesterday or the day before. So the energy that the dad was giving, I did not watch that live yet because Ratchet TV, his lives are very, very long. I would have to find. But from what they were saying on the live tonight is that the dad is definitely not a traditional dad. Mr. Kevin, the guy who's on the news pleading for her, his personality and energy comes more off like he may have been the girl's PIMP. Don't know what their real relationship is, but you know, maybe stepdad, maybe uncle, maybe just some creep family friend that started managing her and her friends' dance careers. But he done an interview with the guy, and they said that for one, you can just tell he's not really her real dad. Even just the way he was talking about this reward to me seemed a little vain, but I mean, everybody expresses their emotions differently. So, but it could have been a situation where she was at that club, left with somebody to go do whatever for, you know, her dad, her, AKA her PIMP, and something didn't go right with the trick or whatever, and then they find the phone with the blood on it. The private investigator does. Could have been that, or the fact that this dude is coming off not to be her real dad. If he is the PIMP, maybe he did something to her because she ran off with some money or something like that. Maybe he threw the phone out to make it look like it was somebody else. Also, he told the news and Cornell X them that he came from Cali or whatever to help look for his daughter. They say he be up in that club every night and he's very comfortable with the girl who came to try out her friends. He's very comfortable with them. So you probably PIMPing all of them. But like I said, that's kind of breaking news. Obviously, the news don't even know that yet because they still keep calling this dude Kevin her dad and saying how much he wants to get her back. But Kevin either did something to her or Kevin knows kind of what happened to her. He might not know who, but he's not telling everything that he knows. And he probably gonna be somewhat of an accessory whenever this comes back, because honestly, y'all, with her phone being found with, covered in blood, it's probably not good. I hope she's somewhere, okay, but even if she's somewhere being trafficked, that's got to be just a hard pill to swallow. But ladies, gentlemen, everybody getting murked out here these days. It ain't even just the ladies no more. But ladies in particular, you just got to be careful. If you're going to do devious things, you still got to use your discernment. For the life of me, I can't understand why a person would want a PIMP, but to each his own. That to me is the first, like, even if you're going to do that, like, why would you? Not judging this girl. I hope they find her, but I also hope we figure out what the real relationship is between Kevin and Felicia, the beautiful dancer who is missing, and we don't know what's going on. Police aren't helping because the club got him on payroll. And like I said, now it's looking like the club, even though they do have a bad history of being racist and having the trafficking thing, is looking like they might not have much to do with this one. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notifications so when my videos come, you will know. Y'all help me get the likes up. That's what helps get the views, And comment on my commentary, especially if you're from Texas. Let me know. They say this Kevin Joker is, he playing everybody like a fiddle right now. But let me know what y'all think. I'll see y'all on the next one.